Hi, my name is Tuna, and this mouse has completely changed my life. This very mouse has helped me go from being homeless, sleeping in a tent, to move into my own two-story house in just a short amount of time. Would you like to know how it works? Then watch this video for the next couple of minutes to find out. And if you listen to what I have to say, I am going to show you the best way to make a living online. It's going to make you time and location free without being trapped in a 9 to 5 job. And this video won't be around for a long time, so watch this right now while you still can. Because the secrets that I'm going to be revealing in this video are highly time sensitive, and their powers will fade with time, which means that they won't hold the same value in the future. So you need to get in on this opportunity right now, today. And look, I know you probably watch tons of videos about making money online. You watch videos on dropshipping, copywriting, or even building an agency. But this is something that you've never seen before when it comes to making money online. And if you watch this video for the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the secret tip to landing high-paying video editing clients who provide consistent video editing work. And this was the tip that saved my life on a rainy, cold London night when a car hit me. Are you curious? Then keep watching. Because here is the thing, man. There are tons of channels on YouTube, and these channels all need you. If you just look at this graph, there are 10 million YouTubers with over 1,000 subs, 2 million YouTubers with over 10,000 subs, and 450,000 YouTubers with over 100k subscribers. And they all need you. And I am the proof of this. I work with tons of creators on YouTube, and I'm not special. I just could do the work that they required. And because I was able to help these influential big YouTubers, I was able to make thousands. As you can see, just pause the video and read it right now if you want. So let's move on. But listen, man, I was not always balling out with video editing, working with the top creators on YouTube, making more money than I could spend. I mean, I used to be super broke. I was a Turkish student in the UK with poor parents, and I did not have a work permit in the country, so I had to discover a way of making money online. In fact, I'm going to tell you a story about how I was so broke that a car hit me and I almost died. Then found myself crying to my landlord on the floor at 4 a.m. And how all of this has changed my life for the better. So I was there on a student visa, which only allowed me to work 20 hours a week. And because of my visa, I wasn't allowed to get a full-time job. But let's be honest, even if I could get a job, no one would hire me because I had no work experience. So I was really struggling for money and I had to do something. And fortunately, I discovered this app called Coupal, which allows you to get jobs and do gigs and get paid for it. So that meant that I could work 2 days a week. So that allowed me to do jobs such as dishwashing and carrying trash bags for minimum wage per hour. So if I was lucky, I would be able to work 2 days a week and make £150, which is practically nothing in London. So it was just one of those dark, depressing days in London. And I took the train to wash the dishes in this fancy restaurant called Sketch. It was in central London. And I had a habit of listening to motivational audiobooks while on the tube journey. And on this particular day, I was listening to one about making money. And I was just dreaming of a better life where I'd finally be able to afford something or anything, man. Just not this. And I'm gonna be honest, while working for those jobs, I felt like some kind of a subhuman, like I was on the class. So I would be in my neat little clothes that the employer had picked for me. And I'd always be behind the scenes away from everyone. I feel like someone that they just hid from the customers. And while I was deep into thought, I saw the doors open on the tube and saw the sign for Oxford Circus. So after a 5-minute walk, I finally arrived into the restaurant to discover that it was like one of those fancy restaurants that charge £75 for a piece of cake. Can you imagine that? And here I was, man, working for people who spent my whole daily wage on a piece of cake. My life and my work was worth less than a piece of cake. On top of that, I was getting insulted and yelled at by this manager lady as I was doing a piss poor job. It was an emotionally exhausting day that had been going horrible. I was a fuck up at my job. which was literally polishing glasses. And I was serving to these people that were worth millions of pounds and dollars. And here I was, broke as hell. I felt worthless. Now I also had to do the cleanup for closing as well, which is basically you just mop the floor in the after hours just after everyone left. And I was just hating my life, man. But at the end, I finally made it through my 8 grueling hours of manual labor, and I earned my wage and I was free to go home. Now, it was around 10:30 p.m. when my shift ended. And if you don't know, in London, most tube lines close at around 10-11 p.m. So I had a very short time period to get to my train and make it back home. And I wanted to check which train to take, and that's when I noticed my phone was at 3% battery. So I hop on the Victoria line. And in the London train lines, if you don't know, different trains have different destinations even though you're going the same way. So somewhere along your train lines, your train will change directions and go to a different place that's not your station. As you can see, it's like really complicated. Here, for example, you see, it goes from either Camden Road or Chalk Farm. It just like divides like this. And as luck would have it, I hopped on the wrong train. And sadly, when I was to notice this, my phone is at 1%. So I get out of the train that I'm on and take the other train that goes the opposite way so that I can take the correct train. Sounds confusing? I know. So after going back and taking the correct train, 5 stations later, I noticed that I've taken the wrong train again. So I checked my phone to see which train that I should take again, but oh no, my phone is dead. So I exit whatever station I'm at right now and talk to the train attendee at the station. But it was around midnight now and there was no one at the station. So I'm just completely lost. It's dark, all alone with no money and no phone in some random train station. It's cold and I was washing dishes and polishing glasses and mopping up for 8 hours straight. I'm tired, all my clothes are wet, my shoes and socks are also wet from the dishes. And I just want to get home. I want warmth and comfort. But the harsh and cold London weather, it says no. But fortunately, I see a random person walking by and explain them my situation and that I need to get home. So this good Samaritan pulls up a pen and paper and gives me directions and the exact bus to take and where to go. Now luckily, there are night buses in London so that people like me and night shift workers can get around. So she writes some directions and I have to walk north for 22 minutes and get to Bond Street. And when I get there, she told me that I had to wait 45 minutes for a bus. Then after I take the bus, I go to whatever station and then I change to number X bus again and I could finally make it home. Alright, sounds promising. So with my phone dead and no places open and nobody around at this hour, just even getting the bus station was all up to luck. And I'll be honest, man, I was scared because if I just took the wrong turn, I would be lost forever. It was a shot in the dark. So I start walking and I am scared shitless. It's around 1 a.m. now and nowhere is open. All the pubs are closed. It's just me, the wind, my wet clothes, and the long, dirty, empty streets. So after 17 minutes of huddling around, doubt sets in my mind and I start praying to the man upstairs that I make it. At minute 22, I see a sign, Bond Street. I am saved, I think, but I am filled with joy. Now, here comes the hard part. Wait for 45 minutes for the bus and try not to die of cold. Now I do the waiting thing and it's 2 a.m. now, so I finally see the bus. And I don't have any money on my card, so I bargain with the driver and secure my free ride. And I sit on that comfortable blue seat that looks like puke but feels like home. Well, I might be poor, but my savings are through the roof. And I realized that after spending 2 hours on that long ass bus ride, that I still have not made it to whatever station that I was supposed to go to, that the Good Samaritan wrote down. And I start panicking, man. So I take the paper out of my pocket, go downstairs, and I show the paper to the bus driver. And I hear the worst words that anyone in my situation could ever hear. And it says, the wrong bus. Oh fucking no. Well, to be honest, I had actually taken the correct bus, just the one that goes the wrong way. Are you seeing a pattern here? So now it's 4 a.m., my face drops and I press the stop button and I exit the bus at the next station. And there, as luck would have it, I see the correct bus just as I exit the one that I'm currently in. You know, the bus that's supposed to take me home. So I rush to the other side of the road, onto the empty streets, and out of nowhere, bam! A car zooms into me. I do a backflip from above the car and fall onto my ass. Now, normally in a car crash, you would have people scream or ask you if you're okay. Well, not in my case. This was 4 a.m. in some god knows what street in London, so I got something else. The car window rolls down and this guy in the back seat starts swearing at me about how I ruined his night and that I'm a piece of shit. I am on the verge of tears at this point. I can't even speak. I'm about to cry. And he calls me a useless piece of shit. Then the front door opens and the driver gets out. He says, "Look at what you've done." Points at the rear mirror, now broken and on the floor, and the windshield now cracked. He says, "You're gonna pay me for this. Who are you? Give me your ID." So I'm scared. I'm like traumatized because the car hit me. I'm scared, so I'm shaking. I give him my ID and I give him my phone number. Then he says, "You're gonna pay for this again." And I'm just like, pay? But I worked so hard to earn that money. Like, for me to pay that, it'd be probably days of work or even weeks. Like, how much does a car repair even cost? Like, I can't pay. And the people in the car just swear at me some more and then drive away. I look around, no one there. The bus that I wanted to get on has now left, and I'm left all alone at the station. It's dark, it's windy, and I'm wet. And I'm so tired, man. And I just feel like just crying, man. Like tears are forming, but I'm not bawling my eyes out yet. So 45 minutes of waiting again under the cold grim weather of London, and I just want to bawl my eyes out. But let's fast forward a couple hours and I finally make it home. And I was staying at a cheap Airbnb room at the time, along with like 5 to 6 Polish construction workers. So I get home and my landlady is there, and I tell the story to her, break down, and I start crying to her in the entrance. I just like hug her and I'm like, I'm just done with life at that point. And from that day on, man, I swore that I would never be in that position again. That was a line in the sand for me. After that traumatic experience that I had, I knew that I had to get something done. I had to change. And I wish to tell you like this epic story about how an angel came to me and taught me video editing and changed my life and all that stuff, but no. I had a lot more suffering and learning to do. So I'm a lot like you, and in fact, I may be even worse off than you. And it was throughout my own journey, through this pain of poverty and minimum wage work, that led me to understand the number one problem that we really face. And it's not what you really think it is, and I'm going to share it with you in just a moment. And this problem has led me to discover and perfect the system that allowed me to overcome my own monetary struggles. And the results of my system had now allowed me to make thousands from video editing, working with influential creators being their right-hand man. It has helped me support myself, move to an island in Thailand, get my own motorbike, and live a life in paradise just by the age of 23. And I've managed to escape the 9-to-5 cycle as someone from a third world country with a useless music degree. And if I didn't do this, man, I would be stuck working at McDonald's earning $16 a day working in Turkey. So if I can do it, you can do it too. So here is my portfolio, and you can see how many reviews I've gone, how many creators I work with, just to give you an idea. And these are the reviews that I had from the clients that I've shown you before, so I'm not gonna show you this too much. But as you can say, for example, Austin Sprints, he says, "I'm the best of the best." Lockdown Life says, "Tuna is extremely fast and reliable." Again, he's been working with me for over a year and I've never let him down. Life Football understands really well, flexible, talented. Damo says that he's worked with me for over 3 channels and always rose to the occasion. I was on time with lots of passion, and that I'm really hardworking. So, just so you get an idea, right? I'm a fantastic editor. Alright, too much glazing myself here. Right, just and that's me with Damo. We're just on a live call, we're watching a video of mine, just like chatting, discussing YouTube, all that stuff. And all of this, man, it started the day I realized the problem that we face isn't what we think it is. And we've all been lied to. We have been deceived, and you're not gonna believe this, man. So keep watching. You have a problem when it comes to money. But like me, your problem goes way deeper than you think it goes. It's way deeper than your inability and desire to make money. In fact, it is based on a lie. Your lack of success is based on a lie. It's a lie that once it's revealed to you, you will never look at making money the same way again. The lie that you probably have bought into, that I bought into, that everyone bought into, is that you need to get better at video editing to make money. That if you are not making money with video editing, you need to be the best editor of all time. That is bullshit, and I'm gonna prove it to you right now. But first, the lie that you've been told all your life is to get better at your craft and the money will follow. That you need to be the best to make money. That simply is bullshit. I used to think that I needed to get better at video editing to make more money. I was watching countless YouTube videos, taking courses on how to edit better, emailing and DMing anyone and everyone I could find, and I just end up getting ignored all the time. I could not even get a reply. I was wasting hours trying to get clients, but I was still broke as hell, man. I was just watching these guys on YouTube talking about how they were making thousands every month, bragging about it, and I was just scratching my head wondering how they were doing it. Like if something was wrong with me. And you might be like that too. Well, oh yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. But that's not the bad part. The really, really bad part is that by believing this lie, that you need to get better at your job, you are stealing money from your future self by keeping your earnings down. You are limiting your potential and trapping yourself into this low income bubble. You are literally setting yourself up to die penniless. Don't believe me? I'll keep watching because I'll explain it all. Let me illustrate my point. You, as a video editor, are an artist. Every video you do is a piece of art. It is creative work. Would you agree with that? Cool. You know who else are artists? Painters. And I think if we compare these two painters, you will understand. So here is Damien Hirst, and we have Vincent van Gogh on the other side. Cool? So what is the difference between them? Well, Damien Hirst is the richest artist in the UK. His net worth is $384 million and he's still alive. While Van Gogh has died broke and penniless. But why? Why is that? Why is Damien Hirst balling and rich and Vincent van Gogh arguably the greatest artist in the whole human history? Why did he die broke, man? He does not deserve this. Look at this. So this is a painting or like art piece that Damien Hirst has made. This has sold for $12 million. Again, another painting of his. That one sold for $6.6 million. This one, $4.5 million. And Damien Hirst Damien Hirst has been able to sell countless of paintings and art pieces during his life. And he's made over $360 million with his art, man. And the best part is that he is still alive to enjoy his earnings every day. Plus, as I've said, he is the richest artist in England. Look at this. It's like a news article. He has made £110 million in 2 days, which I think is roughly like $150 million in 2 days. Let's look at Van Gogh. Look at that. That's a painting that he's made, Starry Night. It's in like Museum of Modern Arts in New York. One of the greatest paintings ever in human history, right? Everyone knows this painting. It's an amazing painting. Look at this painting. Look at the colors. Look at how great this is, man. Just mesmerizing. You know, the blues, the yellows. Look at that. Just makes you feel calm. It is frankly amazing. Yet, he died broke. So if we read this article, he committed suicide shortly after shooting himself in the chest. And his last words were, "The sadness will last forever." And he died penniless. And he believed that he was an artistic failure. I'm sorry, but does this look like artistic failure to you, man? Did he deserve this? Absolutely not. And do you know the crazy part of this story? Damien Hirst does not even do his own art. He hires others to do it for him. So how is Damien Hirst, as an artist, living in luxury while Van Gogh ends up dying penniless and depressed and underappreciated? Keep watching and I'm going to explain it all. Why? Because Damien Hirst, he knew how to sell himself, while Van Gogh did not. Hirst built such a strong brand that he can make others do his art for him and make hundreds of millions without even getting his hands dirty. So if you are brave, if you are part of the brave crowd that wants to go the whole way, check this out. If not knowing how to sell yourself can even lead to one of the greatest artists in the whole history of human race to die broke and with no money, is learning how to sell worth a change? Hey listen man, I know that you're probably feeling bad about this right now, but it's alright, just relax. It's not your fault. But now that you know this, it is your responsibility to make a change. And if you ask me, who really is to blame? It is media, society, and the government. And I'll tell you why. Society and media tell a cruel myth that leads a ton of people like you to fail. That creative success hinges solely on talent. And they call people who want to make money sellouts and bad people. In the movies, it's always the rich guy that's a bad person, that's an asshole. You know, that's annoying, that's got something wrong in their heart. And you know, YouTubers, right, they always make fun of someone that's trying to make money or does anything online, right? For example, this is like a YouTube video, has 500,000 views. And like, I know Ed, he has personally helped people make thousands with like his information. And what do the mainstream do? They paint these guys as like scammers, okay? Now, I'm not gonna talk about Entertain and Sneeko, they're too controversial. So, the good people, they're just being labeled as like cult leaders or stuff like that. So society hates this and doesn't want you to win, right? You're being conditioned by society and media that selling and creating and making money is bad. Like, let's say your hometown rock band, it gets signed and starts making money. They're no more cool, you know? So this is Alice in Chains, one of the greatest bands to come out of 90s. They were from Seattle in America. And when they got signed, people hated them. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to make it big. You understand? But the broke struggling artist, yeah, everyone loves the story of a broke struggling artist, man. He is a hero. He is so noble. Everyone loves the story of an artist dying broke. Except you. Do you really want to be like broke like Van Gogh? Do you just want to struggle your whole life and be depressed and mentally ill? Cut your ear off? Is that what you want to experience? Because society loves the story of a broke artist? You probably understand how terrible it is, man. Just having no money, being broke, not being able to afford stuff, being stuck in a 9-to-5 job. It's almost like people want you to be broke. I mean, obviously they're not going to tell you, hey, I want you to be broke, man, so just don't make money. Obviously they're not going to tell you that. But it's imprinted in our minds, the society, the programming, to keep each other down. And people will just say that if you make money with a craft, it's just that you were just lucky. But let's think about this together, man. Did Damien Hirst just get lucky and Van Gogh was unlucky? How does that work? The society and media has pushed this nonsense on you since you were a baby. You didn't know any better. You heard all this stuff since you were young, and you just grew up thinking that this was the way. You didn't know all the stuff that I'm about to teach you about making money with video editing. Like, do you honestly think Van Gogh just needed to work harder and make better paintings? I don't think so. You didn't know how to sell yourself and be a business person as a video editor. And once you realize that this is a lie, you now open your mind to receive what really works. And I've done this before, man. With my mentoring, I was able to help people finally get paid what they deserve with video editing, and I'll show you some examples. For example, this is just one of my friends, a kid from Poland. I've taught him how to do this 2 years ago. Look at how much he's made, and he's just like 16 or something. Again, another kid from India, he was able to make $500 in 9 days with just one lesson from me. So now that you know that this is a big lie, and that you know that that's the reason that you're not making money with video editing right now, let me give you some tips on how you can get started right now. So number one is to open your lemonade stand, okay? Think of you and your services like a lemonade stand. And the best way to open a lemonade stand as a video editor is social media. Because think of it, if you're like a content creator, you're a YouTuber, or you're like some Instagram influencer, you're on the toilet, what are you doing? You're scrolling on Instagram, you're scrolling on Twitter, you're scrolling on YouTube or whatever, right? You can just post content promoting yourself and your services to get eyeballs on you. And let's think of like a hot dog stand, right? We're gonna have 2 hot dog stands. One has the best hot dogs in the whole world, and the second one is kind of like, and it's an okay hot dog stand. Now the first hot dog stand, it's open just down the corner of the street. Yeah, it'll get some foot traffic. But the second hot dog stand, it is outside a football stadium. But the second one just makes mid hot dogs. Which one do you think is gonna get more sales? That's right, the hot dog stand that literally is outside the football stadium, because people need hot dogs because they're hungry, right? But here's the thing with video editing, man. You can charge a lot just from one client. So even if you let's say even if you have like 5 followers on a social media platform, if that one person that follows you liked your work, you can make above $2,500 per month with just one client, which I have done before. So you don't even need to just like be a celebrity or famous to do this. And tip number 2 is that you need to learn how to sell yourself, which is what we were talking about. Make them feel comfortable working with you and be a bit professional. Present yourself as an editing pro. And remember, them liking you is more important than the creator, the person that wants to pay you, liking your work. So let's say you're a fitness influencer. Who would you give the job to, okay? So here's a fat guy, his editing skills are like 9 out of 10. Amazing editor, right? And then here's me, 7 out of 10 editing skills. Let's say, obviously I'm a good editor. I'm just hypothetically, let's say I'm not a 10 out of 10, okay? You look at a picture of me, I like working out, I can bench 100 kilos, I like biking, all that good stuff. Obviously, the fitness influencer, if you were the fitness influencer, you would rather give the work to me, because I also work out, I also go to the gym, and I also have some muscles, right? So because of this, because that I like going to the gym, I was able to work with these 2 creators. So one is Damo, as I've talked about before. He has 1.5 million subscribers, and the other is Connor Sinon, which again, these people both go to the gym and I both go to the gym. So I established a common thing that we like, and because of that, I was able to work with them because they like me more than the other clients. And also, obviously, I've done good editing work as well. They like my work. That's why they work with me, obviously. So a great tip that I can give you is to establish common ground, rapport, and relatability with your clients. So you don't have to go to the gym. Let's say you're like a skinny kid and you want to work with these guys. You can just say that, hey man, watch your videos and I've got into the gym, blah, blah, blah. Just start a conversation about physical activity, anything. Let's say it's a gaming YouTuber. He makes Left 4 Dead videos. You can say, hey, yeah, I used to play Left 4 Dead a lot. I don't know, talk about like a character in a video game. You can get creative. You can have common points with everyone. Every YouTuber ever, right? And it's easier than you think, man. Because sales are relationships. You'd rather pay someone you like than someone who does good work, but you can't really get along with. It just makes more sense because you want to pay people that are in your tribe. And tip number 3 This is the most important thing, okay? The third thing that I'm gonna teach you is the most important thing. And if you do not do the third thing, all of these tips and all of the things that I've covered so far will not work at all. And the third thing is your absolute need for accountability and a system that you can rely on, that has taken all the hard work off of your plate, that's taken all the doubt and the questions and lack of confidence all out of the way, giving you a system that is paint by numbers blueprint for you to go from where you are to exactly where you want to go. So I've created the Wealthy Editor Fast Track. It's the world's only program where it teaches you how to make $1,000 a week with video editing. So if you want to make a full-time online income and travel the world and do it without having to bow down to a boss, working countless hours for a measly paycheck, I think you'll like it. And this is gonna work for you even if you don't know how to edit, even if you've not sold a single thing in your life before, even if you've never edited for anyone before, even if you are not from a rich country, even if you've been sending countless messages and getting ignored, or even if you think you've tried everything. And I'm gonna tell you what this isn't, man. I'm just gonna be honest. If you're looking for a magical pill that when you take it, people will just give you free money without putting in any hard work, then this is not for you. Maybe you should click off and go to freemoney.com. If you're looking to get paid and find clients without putting any time or hard work in, again, this is not for you. Go to freemoney.com. I think they got what you're looking for. If you're looking to do subpar, terrible editing work and expect to get paid by it, this is not for you. If you are not looking to get better at video editing, this isn't for you. But if you're looking for something real, you are in the right place. And when I developed the Wealthy Editor Fast Track, man, I didn't just want to go into my own experience. So I have these editor friends that work with big creators with over 1 million subs. And I tapped into them, man. I asked them all these questions and researched how the top earning editors made their money. And guess what? They've all shared this one action, one simple thing in common. And I'll put it inside the Wealthy Editor Fast Track, a system that you can follow. So if that sounds awesome for you, stick around. If it isn't, then this isn't for you. Wealthy Editor Fast Track is not some magical place where you just sign up and your bank account starts blowing up. Clients start begging to work with you out of nowhere and your DMs blow up and overnight you got like 10K in your bank account. You and I both would love that. But here's what it is. It is the next best thing. And the reason why is because I've made it as easy as it can possibly be to start making a full-time income to support your life with video editing. And that's all we can hope for. Wouldn't you agree? So again, here are just some results I've gotten. $1,059 in 7 days. This is just some payments that I've got from PayPal. And it's just some Discord messages I had. For this next project, can do $250. How about $300? Yes, it's crazy. You edited all those. 10 videos, $375. $368, okay? And all you need, man, is 4 clients that pay you $250 a week to make $1,000 a week. It is that simple. So if you really want to be your own boss, work on your own time, and work with your favorite YouTubers, be location independent, and support yourself as a creator, check out what's in the Wealthy Editor Fast Track. Now, first of all, you're gonna get the 10K editor blueprint, okay? So you're gonna unlock the secrets and systems to make your first $10,000 with video editing. Now, doing this stuff, it took me over 2 years, man. I've failed a lot of errors, and I've even invested thousands of dollars in courses to master this, but you're just gonna get this stuff completely for free, comes with the program. Now, on top of that, you're gonna get the Wealthy Editor Mindset course, because here's the thing, if your mind ain't right, your money ain't gonna be right. So we're gonna rewire your mind. It's about productivity, how to talk to clients, be more confident, all that stuff, and you're gonna be able to edit faster, all that good stuff. It's in the mindset course. And hey, you're gonna get, you can also get big muscles, because it's the mindset, man, all right? If your mind's right, your body's gonna be right too. On top of that, you're actually gonna get the course, right? So 2 hours of video content about making money with video editing. No one has this, right? I teach you how to talk to clients, how to message them, where to find them, all that good stuff, and exactly how you make money. On top of that, plus, okay, you're gonna get access to all the future and past courses. For example, you're gonna get Premiere Noob to Pro. So if you are completely new to video editing, you're gonna learn exactly how to make your first YouTube video and how to use Premiere Pro as a program. Then you're gonna get YouTube editing secrets. So this is just if you wanna up your retention. And I also teach you my workflow that makes me over $200 a day, plus some After Effects as well. And this is just exclusive to Wealthy Editor Fast Track. You cannot find this anywhere else. You cannot buy this, just comes with the program. On top of that, you're gonna get viral short secrets, my course on making viral shorts. For example, these are the shorts that I have edited. If anyone doubts me, just go ask those creators who edited those videos. They will all say I did, okay? So this one has 13 million views. This one has 581K views. The other one has 675,000 views. They can all verify that. So you're gonna learn how to make viral shorts. You're gonna get trial editing mastery. That's gonna help you just beat all the editors in the scene by making great trial videos and getting the job. For example, this video I made has probably earned me around $2,000 alone from my clients. Then you're gonna get some bonuses like your 30-day battle plan, your battle plan for the next 30 days for you to succeed. Then you're gonna get the editor's social media domination system, which is gonna literally make clients message you so that you don't even have to try to get clients at all. Then you're gonna get how to price higher psychology trick. You're gonna learn dark psychology secrets so that you can kind of price yourself a bit higher. On top of that, the 10K agency model. So when you get good at all that stuff, you can have other editors working for you, making you money, and then you can scale to over $10,000 per month. Top of that, you're gonna get my presets pack, man. Now this is the best preset pack out there because I bought it all, I've seen it all, okay? I've compiled literally like all the YouTubers I work with, I've compiled their presets, I've done my presets, all that good stuff, has over 100 time-saving presets, the best pack out there. You get it completely for free. And of course, you get a community of expert editors, right? Not am I gonna be in there, other people are gonna be in there as well who are literally like pro top editors on YouTube. Plus, you're gonna get a community with an accountability partner who will help you on your journey. And the best part, man, I've kept this to the last. This is the best part. You are gonna have me mentoring you. The guy that was sleeping in a tent just 2 years ago and now lives in a villa and I'm earning thousands, man. So I know exactly where you are, okay? Because I didn't come out of my mother's womb editing. I started from zero, just like you. So I know exactly where you are and I know exactly how to get you to the next step. And you would be happy to hear that having a mentor is the number one, the fastest way to reach your goals in any area of life. Because think of it, man. Even the top athletes, okay, the best in their fields, they have mentors and they got coaches. Guys like Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, all the best bodybuilders like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chris Bumstead, what do they all have in common? They have coaches and mentors. So even the best athletes in their fields have coaches and mentors. What makes you think you can do this on your own? Do you think Michael Jordan would be the best without a coach? I really doubt it. Even in a science fiction movie like Star Wars, Luke Skywalker needs to get help from Yoda, the old mentor. Even in the movie where teleportation, lightsabers, flying, the force thing, yeah, that's okay, man. That's all, we can believe all that stuff. That is good. But it was way too unrealistic for Luke to learn how to use the force all by himself. The writers were like, oh yeah, hairy human bears like Chewbacca, that's realistic. But the hero learning how to achieve greatness on his own? Now that is impossible. And let me explain exactly why having a mentor will catapult you towards your goals, okay? So if this is you, you're full of potential but you don't know how to navigate the path ahead, a mentor will provide the roadmap for you. He will guide you throughout the obstacles and challenges that would otherwise take years for you to figure out on your own. The mentor, I have already been where you are. I was exactly where you are right now. And I know exactly what the next step is. The thing is that I have been where you want to go. I know the pitfalls, the shortcuts, and the strategies that work. I got the insider knowledge that will save you time and energy, propelling you forward faster than you could ever achieve alone. And here is the other thing. This is not an online course. Like online course just give you all the information and leave you alone to figure it out on your own. They're like, just there you go. Do it. If you fail, we don't care. But I will personally be there for you. I'm going to tailor my guidance to your specific situation, your strengths, your weaknesses, and this customized support that I will give you means that you're going to get exactly what you need to succeed. You cannot fail if you do what I tell you to do. And this is the hero's journey, man, okay? Every movie you can think of uses a structure. So the hero's journey, you started, you get a call to adventure, you meet a mentor, and then you encounter some trials and tribulations, you fail, and then you grow. You get new skills, and then you become a new person, right? You discover these stuff, you change who you are as a person, your whole life changes. You finally get this great gift, and then you go back to your life, a new person, and everyone's gonna like look up to you, be proud of you. People are gonna like say, hey man, how'd you do this? Like, congratulations, we're proud of you. And this right now, you are at the start of your hero's journey. And you had your call to adventure when you realized the big lie. So now it is time to meet your mentor, which is me. You have all these challenges ahead of you, and you need a mentor to help you go through these challenges and get to the good side of life. And let's not forget the most important thing that you need, which is accountability and motivation. A mentor will keep you accountable, ensuring that you stay on track and remain focused on your goals. And my belief in you, right? I believe in you, right? It's going to boost your confidence and it's going to keep you motivated even when the going gets tough. And I'm going to be honest, it is going to get tough. But I'm going to be there for you when it counts. Now, this program is designed to get you to $1,000 per week. How much do you think something like this would be worth? Now, if a program designed to get you $1,000 in a week was worth $1,000, that would be a completely fair price. But let's discount it even more, because maybe it could be like $500. So, 3.5 days work, could be. Well, I'm gonna be honest, man. I have something much better in store for you than $1,000 or $500. And this is going to be awesome if you want to impact millions of lives with your work, be best friends with YouTubers, start earning some online income, so much so that you can brag about it to your parents and your friends. So how much does this cost exactly, man? Well, before we get to the price, man, let's talk about the price of inaction, because inaction has cost you so much in life. You hesitated and lost the chance to talk to that one girl, You've seen the winners of life pass you by, and you've just been feeling like you're on the sidelines of life. So the cost of not acting today is far greater than anything that I could ever ask for Wealthy Editor Fast Track. Now remember, for Wealthy Editor Fast Track, I could sell this for $500. However, I am on this mission to help as many video editors around the world as I possibly can, because I want to help people like you finally make money from your talent. And in doing so, I just realized that I'd have to discount this program even further to be able to help people and make it affordable. Because I'm going to be honest, man, I get it. Like, you heard my story. When I was in your shoes, like, I wouldn't be able to afford anything like $1,000 or $500. That is just insane, and that's priced so high. And I'm going to be honest, I hate overpriced courses and programs. So the price today isn't $500, but that would be the retail price alone if you were just put the courses alone, okay? It's not going to be $199, don't worry. It's not even going to be $99, and it's not even going to be $79. Your price for today is only $47 per month. And hey man, on top of that, I'm going to give you a triple guarantee, If you don't see the type of results you want within a month, I'm going to give you all of your money back. If you don't find that this is the best program to help video editors like you make money online, I will give you your money back. And if you don't like the fonts that I use, you don't like the way I speak, you don't like my accent, it doesn't matter, man. Anything you don't like, if you're not happy, then I'm not happy. So you're just gonna get all of your money back. So here it is, your triple guarantee. So look below this video right now, you're gonna see this big red button that says join now. And when you click this button here, you're gonna be taken to this page that looks just like this. So all you need to do is put in your name, your email, and your phone number, and then you just put your credit card in. Don't worry, it's fully encrypted, it's fully safe. I don't see your credit card information. This is through Stripe and PayPal, so it is completely safe. And when you click join now with your credit card, your life will completely change. And you know what, man? Just for today, I'm gonna throw in another bonus. You're gonna get access to my presets pack that retails for $35 completely for free, okay? This pack I have used, it's got me over 130 million views, and I've also compiled the top effects that these famous YouTubers use into this pack as well, so you can edit like a pro editor, okay? You're gonna get this completely for free. And at the moment you click the join button, all that confusion you felt, all that doubt, all that feeling like you are lost in the ocean with no direction, it's gonna be gone. I will be there with my nice big cruise ship to pick you up and take you to the promised land. The pain of being broke, not being able to take public transport, the pain of getting rejected 1 billion times, the pain of doing underpaid work, it will be all gone the moment you click that big red button that says join now. Now remember, it's not your fault that you are in this situation, but now that you know all of this stuff, it is your responsibility. Now that you know, everything you need is right here in front of you, already prepared. I've done all the hard work for you, and all you have to do is take responsibility and take action right now. So if you want to start making $1,000 per week online, be friends with your favorite YouTuber, start traveling the world, become an amazing video editor, and impact millions of lives, be time and location free. It's all here for you. Okay, so right now, you're gonna click the button that you see. It's a big red button that says join now. Click that button and you're gonna go over to this page and you're gonna join in. You're gonna click that button. Here's what's gonna happen next. You're gonna be enrolled in this program today and you're gonna start watching the first module of this course tonight. Just watch the first video. Will you do that for me? Will you agree to do that? Okay, great. Because here's what's gonna happen when you do. I want you to walk with me a week into the future. You watch the first video and it's already started to change the way you look at money, the way you look at getting clients, how easy it now feels. Just watching the first video gave you so much enthusiasm, didn't it? Now walk with me 2 more weeks into the future. It's only been 21 days since you've gone into my program, and already you're starting to talk with big YouTubers. People are giving you videos to edit. Your PayPal account is receiving money. You feel amazing, man. Now remember, your discount is here and here are your bonuses, but you have to take action before the slots fill up. Now, remember your bonuses. You're gonna get Wealthy Editor Fast Track. You're gonna get the 10K Editor Blueprint. Plus, you're gonna get my Ultimate Presets Pack, man. The pack that got me over 130 million views. Now, this is usually for $35. Has over 100 presets the top YouTubers use. You're gonna get this for free. On top of that, you're gonna get my course, YouTube Editing Secrets, my workflow to make over $200 a day. You're gonna get Premiere Noob to Pro. Maybe you're new to editing, this is gonna teach you everything. On top of that, you're gonna get your 30-day battle plan that's gonna tell you exactly what to do every day. My editor social media domination system, that's just gonna make clients message you out of the blue, okay? And how to price higher, psychology trick, you're gonna learn dark secrets to get paid more. On top of that, you're going to get my 10K agency model. So with this model, you're going to learn how to scale for over $10,000 a month with video editing by running your own agency. And on top of that, you get viral short secrets. Now, I have gotten over 8 million views in one of my shorts, okay? My shorts have gotten 500,000 views. 1 million, 2 million views. You're going to learn my secrets. You're going to get 2 hours of video content on how to get clients. You're going to get the accountability, the community, the pro editors, the blueprint, and most importantly, you're going to get my personal mentorship, okay? And your offer. This has been discounted. This simply cannot last forever. When I was making this, I was originally gonna sell it for $97 per month, but I was like, you know what? The first people to come in, let's discount it even more. Let's make it $47. And the more people join, you realize that the less attention that I'm gonna be able to give to you, because there's only 24 hours a day, and the more people join, the less I will be able to give to you. This is just a fact. I would love to just help you 24/7, but for me to do that, you need to get in now before other people start coming in. So listen, there are tons of editors out there, and you need to get ahead, and I know the exact secrets to get ahead. Okay, look, there's a painful way to go about this, and then there's a smart way to go about this. We're now at the end of our journey together, and the choice is yours. And you already know what the painful path is, man. You don't do anything, you keep watching videos on YouTube trying to get an edge, you message some people trying to find clients, you get ignored, and you give up. That's just gonna be another failed endeavor for you. And heaven forbid you end up in a tent like me. Or you can take the smart path. You can take the easier path, because I've done all the hard work for you, and I wanted to give you that work, and I want to give you that work right now. It's my life's work that has helped this 16-year-old kid from India make $500 in just 9 days. They make like $500 in a year in India. I've literally just saved this kid, or this young man from Poland, who was able to become a professional video editor and make $25,000 in just a short amount of time. Look at that. The minimum wage in Poland is 610 euros per month. Do you understand how insane this is? And you know what? Because you've made it to the end of this video, I'm gonna throw in an extra bonus. You're also gonna get access to my ultimate SFX pack, which also goes for $35, okay? This SFX pack has over 1,260 sound effects inside. You're gonna get this completely for free. Again, this is what Kennedy says. Editor's pack is definitely an essential. Thanks for the resources, loving the videos as well. So click the join now button to become one of the winners inside and become a chat editor. And I'm waiting for you inside, so I'll see you there.